Yeah, they're always online. Well, not online yet. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, because we're going to stand up because Katie's video. Yeah.
It's on. It's on the hour. That's all. I'll start. Are you ready? Are you guys all good? Yeah, perfect. Let's go. Well, good afternoon, folks. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you. Welcome along to the Harcourts Gold Auction Room here at number 471 Papanui Road. By way of introduction, Mark Morrison is my name. I will be your auctioneer in charge of proceedings here today. We are here today to do a couple of things. Firstly, to inform you that the property at number 84 Kennedys Bush Road has received a pre-auction offer at an acceptable level to our owners. The second thing we're here to do today is to find out whether or not we will hold an auction. We'll hold an auction should I see bidding over and above that acceptable pre-auction offer level, which I will announce in a few minutes' time. If we see bidding, we'll hold an auction. If I don't see bidding, I simply knock the property down to the initiator of that pre-auction offer and we will be sold at that level. Now, before we get too much further ahead, I will just remind you of the inevitable COVID-19 announcement. Make sure you keep your masks on, that you've checked in with the team, sanitise those hands. Take a moment to sanitise your hands upon your departure. And if you do become unwell in the next 10 to 14 days, if you could just let someone from the Harcourts Gold Management team know of that situation, or perhaps Ash and Shah, and they can just transfer that information over to us. There are a few boxes that we are required to tick should that situation arise. Now, I'd like to firstly thank and acknowledge our owners. We thank them for their ease of access, their presentation, but first and foremost, their choice in agency. We appreciate that there is good choice out there in the marketplace, so we thank and acknowledge you for choosing to work with the great team here at Harcourts Gold. Now, there are a number of my colleagues here in the room to help guide and assist you throughout today. Should you need any assistance, please just put your hand up. We won't count it as a bid, and someone will be over within a matter of moments to give you some assistance. Geordie's here. She drives all the technology, so you can just keep tabs, keep an eye on everything as it unfolds today throughout our program. Now, I know the team at Harcourts Gold, they will have made all the relevant documentation for today's proceedings available to you. That's the LIM, that's the title, and the contract from which we work from, which has been approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the Auckland District Law Society. Let me take you to that contract now, because things are done just ever so slightly differently today, given the fact that this is a brought forward auction. What that means is when I announce that acceptable pre-auction offer level, we're on the market and we are selling from that point on. So that's effectively our reserve price. As auctioneer, I can still give some suggestions, some encouragement around the increment by which those bids are raised. I still can refuse a bid if I deem it not to be in the very best interests of my owners, but by and large, I'm going to be very, very happy to work with any genuine bids that I see here today. No vendor bidding will come into play. I will not be representing our owners because we are effectively at that reserve and on the market, so don't worry, no vendor bids will come into play. The part that you're all here for is, of course, that hammer coming down to the rostrum. If and when it falls in your direction, you are the successful purchaser. Before you commence your celebrations, we will ask a few simple things of you. We'll get you to sign the paperwork, the agreement there. You'll make a payment of 10% of the purchase price and complete the GST information, which is outlined in Schedule 1. I remind you, cash and unconditional is your bidding here today. So shortly, folks, I will make an announcement around that acceptable pre-auction offer level. I'll just let you simmer over that number for a few moments, because for many of you, or most of you, it will be the first time that you've heard it, and I'll welcome in bidding north of that level, and then we'll see where we go to from here. At this point, I welcome to the front of the room Ash and Shah, Sutherland Todd. They have been our properties ambassador, representing our lovely owners and also helping you complete your due diligence here at number 84, a little more formally described by the legal fraternity as being an estate and freehold. It's 612 very neat and precise square metres of that freehold parcel, which is all outlined in that certificate of title that Ash and Shah have been making available to each and every one of you. Vacant possession, that is guaranteed on that conjoined settlement and possession date. It's set down for Thursday the 14th of April 2022, or 5 working days once clause 25 has been satisfied. Whichever of those two is the latter, you will have of course reviewed that clause 25, referring there just to that EQC land covenant there coming into play. But I understand, just talking to Ash before, that everything is looking in good order on that front. So we're all looking very, very positive there. Schedule 2, that outlines the list of chattels, and an impressive list it is, and those further terms of sale, clauses 22 through to 26, including that clause 25 I mentioned just a few moments ago. Your bidding is certainly on that basis, and as I said before, cash and unconditional. Well, I popped through the open home that Ash was holding here just yesterday afternoon. What a glorious home this one is. Absolutely stunning character home. It's got all the appeal, all of those features that you would look for in a home born in the 1920s. But all of the modernisation, all the updates and refresh that it's had given to it in recent times means it's so relevant here in 2022. Those bathrooms, absolutely stunning. They sparkle. That kitchen, it's nice and light and bright, and that connection out towards the rear of the property, that gorgeous decking space, and further on to the lovely lawn area, backyard area, that will be a wonderful place to enjoy what is the tail end of summer and into autumn that we are in at the moment. The location, absolutely love it. I love the fact that you live on the flat here, so access is really easy. The day-to-day living is so easy, but if you enjoy getting up into the hills, well, it's just a few moments up to the quarry, up to Kennedy's Bush. You've got great schools and cafes in the area. Folks, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to mention just one last number that you're all here to hear about. That is the acceptable pre-auction offer level. That number is $820,000. So $820,000 is where we sell today. I let you all think about that number. Come up with a strategy from here. May I suggest a number north from there? Perhaps 825, just to move things along. But we sell away today at $820,000. For the first time, at $820,000. Selling. Renovated. Move in, enjoy this one. Absolutely gorgeous, all of those period features. We'll be very, very happy here for years to come. For the second call, at $820,000, do we have an option today, or do we just simply sell to our brought forward party? For the third final chance, at $820,000, are we all done? Happy to just spectate this afternoon, that's absolutely fine. At $820,000, I'm selling the property in Kennedy's Bush. It's going, and it's sold this way. Congratulations. Well done. And to our owners, thank you so much for the opportunity. Ash and Shah, you've done it again. Well done. Congratulations to you folks. That wraps up proceedings here. We look forward to seeing you on Thursday morning, should you still be in the market. 20 properties coming to the market from 10 o'clock. Thank you.